Today we are going to study about the Union Legislature. The Government of India works through its three organs, namely the Legislature, the Executive and the Judiciary. The Legislature makes laws, the Executive enforces laws, and the Judiciary safeguards laws. There are two lawmaking bodies, one at the center called as the Parliament and the other at the state called as the Vidhan Sabha or the Legislative Assembly. Some of the states have bicameral legislature, which means that it has two houses called as the Vidhan Sabha and the Vidhan Parishad. There is division of power between the central and the state government as per the three units provided by the Constitution. They are the Union list, the state list and the concurrent list. In the Union list, only the center can make laws. All the matters of national importance, for example, the foreign affairs, the defense, the finance, they all are dealt by the Union government. In the state list, only the state legislature can make laws depending upon the state administration, the public health, and the law and order of the particular state. The third and the last list is the concurrent list, in which both the center and the state can make laws. These include the education, forests, trade unions, etc. In case of a conflict between the state and the center on any of the matter under the concurrent list, it is the center that prevails. Coming on to the Parliament or the Union Legislature, it consists of the President and the two houses of the Parliament, that is the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. The Lok Sabha is also called as the House of People and the Lower House. The Rajya Sabha is called as the Council of States or the Upper House. As we have two houses in our legislature, so we have a bicameral legislature. Coming on to the Lok Sabha, it is the highest lawmaking body. It is called as the House of People as its members are directly elected by the people for a term of 5 years. It has a total members of 545, out of which 2 members are nominated by the President from the Anglo-Indian community. It can be dissolved before its term of 5 years if no party is able to command majority. This is the reason why it is also called as a temporary house. Its tenure can be extended only during the emergency. The members are directly elected through a secret ballot, which means it's a system of election where the choice of candidate is not revealed. All the citizens above the age of 18 years give their vote irrespective of caste, creed, religion, color, or etc. It is the Election Commission of India that organizes the elections in the various territorial constituencies. A constituency, it's an area consisting a certain number of people who are represented by a member of the Lok Sabha or the Vidhan Sabha. Coming on to the qualifications, first and foremost, the person should be a citizen of India, not less than 25 years of age. He should not be an insolvent and he should not hold an office of profit under any government. He should be mentally sound and he should not be a proclaimed offender. His name should be enrolled in the electoral roll in some part of the country, and he should not be a member of any other legislature at the same time. Now, who forms the government in our country? The leader of the majority party is invited by the President to form the government, who is called as the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister then selects his ministers, called as the Council of Ministers, who become heads of various departments. This political party or combination of parties is called as the ruling party, and the members who are not the members of ruling party are together called as the opposition. The members of the Lok Sabha elects the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker from among its members. The Speaker is also known as the presiding officer who maintains order and discipline and conducts business of the Lok Sabha. In his absence, the Deputy Speaker takes the charge of the Lok Sabha. Coming on to the working of the Lok Sabha, there are 3 sessions which are held in a year, and the interval between the 2 sessions should not exceed at least 6 months. Now, what do you mean by session? Session means the sitting of the Parliament to discharge its duties. The first hour of each day of the session is meant for putting questions to the ministers, and thus it is called as the question hour. No business can be done in either of the house unless 10% of the total members of the house are present. This is called as the quorum. The Parliament can introduce new laws or amend the old ones. Laws are introduced in the form of bill in which both the houses have to pass it. There are 3 types of bills: the ordinary bills, the money bills, and the constitution amendment bills. Coming on to the functions of the Lok Sabha, it has 3 important functions: the legislative functions, the financial functions, and the control over the Council of Ministers. The legislative functions, it is the passing of the bills and making new laws. Any subject on the union and concurrent list may be moved in the House. With regards to the financial functions, it controls the treasury, which means that no government expenditure or budget can be made without the approval of the Lok Sabha. All the money bills have to be introduced only in the Lok Sabha. With regards to the control over the Council of Ministers, these ministers, they are responsible to the Lok Sabha, and they remain in power as long as it enjoys the confidence of the Lok Sabha. The rest part of the Rajya Sabha and the powers and functions of the Parliament will be dealt in the next video.